I lost my groove on that one. The weight's okay, but I just felt a bit of body rock. I'm gonna go to 7 anyway. Legs are strong, the legs are strong, but I just got out of the groove a little bit on that, one of those reps. Oh. The thing with the safety bar, it's quite an ironic name, it's not very safe. It's great for the shoulders, like if you saw or whatever, but it's really unstable. You have to really work your core. So I'm finding I haven't done heavy safety bar for quite a while. So weirdly, my core feels not very stable, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go ahead here. It would be rude not to. I'm gonna try 8. 7 was okay. It was just, I was able to get a good pause on it. So I think if I do 8 plates at a normal speed, because the idea of today was pausing. I just want to try 8 and try not to die. Tell my kids I love them if I do. 8 plates. Seeing spots. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. I said, how's it going? I'm tired. That was a heavy session. That was heavy. Haven't done a heavy safety bar for quite a while, so I just wanted to see where it was. The idea of tonight's session was, as you guys know, I rotate my 3 workouts: heavy session, a bodybuilding session, and then a support session. So the idea of tonight was, it was the heavy session where I'm going to work up to a heavy double, heavy triple. As you know, I like to vary things. So the variation tonight was, 1, I was using the safety bar, and 2, I was doing it with pauses. Admittedly, my top set wasn't with pauses because I can't pause 8 plates on that. Not at this stage anyway. I've been focusing more so on deadlifts. Out of my big 3, deadlifts have been the one I've been focusing on at the moment. When I program, I find it very difficult to get all 3 of my big lifts going at the same time. So I can do a bench and a squat.
What I meant to say here was that there's a lot of crossover in the muscle groups that it uses.
Squat and a deadlift, because it just relies on too many big muscles. I personally find it.
At this moment in my programming, I'm just in a sort of maintenance
stage. If I was competing, you guys know I don't compete, I'm just a recreational lifter. If I was competing, I'd probably work it out. So, as I say, at the moment, I'm not in my ultra squat mode, but even so, it's a 36 kilo bar and it was 8 plates. So I'm not turning my nose up at it. It was 356 for a triple. So 356 for a triple, when I look at it, is actually pretty good. I think the most I've ever done is 360 for a triple, and that was on a back squat, not a safety bar squat. So I do like the safety bar squats a lot. I think I said to you guys in my last video, I suffered a little bit of a pec strain about a week and a half ago now, something like that. So getting my arm back into position on a back squat is a little bit uncomfortable. So the safety bar was a nice alternative, and it allowed me to move a little bit of weight. What I really like about the safety bar is, 1, it's a little bit more posterior chain dominant, and I've got a very strong posterior chain. Hams, glutes, lower back are very, very strong on me. They're stronger than my quads. My quads are decent enough. I can front squat comfortably over, well, I say comfortably, I can front squat over 300 kilos. But my real strength lies in my posterior chain. And that's just me as a taller lifter. So squatting to depth, as you guys know who are over 6 foot, can be quite challenging. So I try to pause in uncomfortable positions. So I try to get parallel or a bit below parallel and hang out there for a couple of seconds when I'm doing my pause squats. And again, when you come to do the real thing, life feels so much easier. So you saw me do the 7 plates, which is 316 kilos for, what was it, a double or whatever it was. But I did those with pauses. But what that does then is prepare me for the 8 plates. So even though the 8 plates is considerably heavier, it's 40 kilos a side heavier, because I'm doing it in a much easier form, whereby I'm using the sort of kinetic rebound, whatever you want to call it. I was able to just, I won't say dive bomb, I never dive bomb, but I'm able to go down and straight back up, go down, straight back up, and I managed to get a triple out of it. Whereas when you pause in the hole, it gets rid of that sort of elasticity, that rebound, whatever you want to call it, that kind of kinetic response where we go down and then we kind of bounce out of it. Anyway, #science. You know what, just put some weight in a bar and squat it. Let's not overcomplicate it. I think nowadays, with social media and the advent of the science-based social media, a lot of us have become armchair experts because we watch Dr. Mike, and Dr. Mike's really cool, and what's his name, Jeff Nippard and all those guys. I do enjoy some of their content, but sometimes you just need to put a weight on your back and squat, and don't overthink it. Do it in reasonable form, try not to hurt yourself. The end. And if you do that regularly, you're probably going to get a big pair of legs at the end of it, and generally be pretty big and pretty strong. So if you're a newbie out there, so I know I've got quite a few younger lifters who have maybe only been in the gym a year or two or whatever, just get strong at the basics is what I genuinely recommend. And if you manage to add a bit of weight to the bar or add some reps to the bar consistently, you're going to get bigger, you're going to get stronger, and you're going to get a reasonable physique. I'm not saying you're going to be able to step on stage. I don't mean like, if that's your goal, absolutely, go and do all your machines and all those kind of things that isolate particular muscles. But if you're talking about just basic size strength and building a decent, strong looking physique, squat, bench, dead, military press, clean and press, high pulls, pull-ups, barbell rows, barbell curls, skull crushers, dips. If you stick to those kind of basics, if you rotate between those exercises, you're going to build a decent physique, I assure you. Anyway, I'm going to shoot off because I'm just about to go on personal trainer client and I've got to pack down this bar. So you guys take care. As always, thank you very much for the love and the comments and the feedback. I'll try not to leave it 7 days between uploads this time. I'll get this video up within the next couple of days once I've edited it. So apologies, I had a lot on. I actually did film a couple of videos, but they turned out really bad, so I didn't upload them, to be honest with you. But I'm back. So I try to do a couple of videos a week. So if I don't, I apologize. I come from the real world, so it's quite difficult sometimes. You know, I'm a teacher, dad, personal trainer, so it's quite difficult to get it all together. But anyway, you guys take care, and I'll speak to you soon.